Like, I do think, no, I need to get some different treatment than everyone else, but even though it's not a school for people with dyslexia and all that as much, they should still look it up. They should still know about it. And it's quite disappointing that they don't. The word different means,
I think different means like unique and special.
Something what isn't usual.
Well, no one's normal, so different, it's just a different person. So the word different doesn't mean much to me, it just depends who you ask.
I would say I think the word different means you stand out more than everyone else in a crowd. Because you might be wearing big clown shoes and then everyone else would be wearing like a school uniform. It's a bit like a puzzle and I don't really fit into the puzzle.
I'm still just as the same as you, I just have something different about me.
I usually masked. I never knew it was happening, but it was just like acting like everyone around you.
Like when you have to read something or you have to sit still for a long period of time. That's quite hard. We're just got to be moving, got to do something. You just, yeah. You just end up annoying everyone.
Sometimes I'd feel silly when I was standing next to one of my friends.
They just like, they sort of know how to act more.
At school you'll be like saying something but then they just don't want to listen, so then they just act like they can't hear you. I'm quite shy, so I won't say anything and just leave them to it. Like, they might look at me differently. Think, oh, he's quiet, oh, he has ADHD, he can't like control himself, better not like do anything with him or like take him anywhere.
It feels like as soon as I've went in the school, I can't come out, so I feel sort of trapped. I also feel kind of overwhelmed because when you have to do work and you're not in the mood, but you can't just go and lie down on your bed, you have to still do it, otherwise you'll get in trouble, at home you could have a break and then do it later, but at school you have to do it when it happens.
At home, that's like your chill space, you know? It was just like, finally, freedom.
I liked the people at school. There were like some nice people. The kids were nice, the teachers weren't. That's definite.
What did the teachers do that wasn't nice?
Well, they taught you stuff.
They just said there's only one straight way of learning. It was just horrible being on the bottom of the learning board when you get given tests. Being at the bottom of the learning board made me feel very dumb. It's like I did something terrible. And then there's the red face, which for some reason is angry.
I just don't like learning, like people telling me stuff. I like to find it out myself, find it easier.
Because how are kids going to learn stuff if like they can't even learn how to be in charge of themselves? They just don't give them any opportunities to do anything they want.
What's something you would want to do in school but you couldn't?
Probably like choose my own lessons, get to choose what I do every day and just have the resources.
Sometimes teachers tell me to do a math problem or something like that in a certain way, but for me, I would do it in a different way because the way they tell me doesn't make sense. So the main problem is the teacher's not understanding at all.
One time a teacher told me off for calling them their first name and I had to stay back from assembly and they told me off and asked me what I did wrong and I had no idea, so that was embarrassing.
Well, most time when I get in trouble it's just because I can't sit still or anything. It's like when you put like hot chocolate on something like in a pan and it boils up to the rim, but then it stops. But then with me I just keep going and keep going. So I just end up getting like removed out of a class or something and getting told off.
Once the teacher has told me off, while it's happening, I feel like my heart's beating really fast. I'm turning a bit hot. And then as soon as it's over, my stomach sort of sinks.
It would be horrible to know that these teachers were like dissing on you when they're meant to be the grown-ups. They're meant to support the children. That's how school is. They talked about all their problem children, quote marks, even though they put them there instead of helping them to like change.
Because not many teachers, like most teachers, wouldn't think that every student is perfect. They just don't understand what it's like.
I want to tell my teachers that I need you to understand me, and I need you to listen and stop getting mad at me when I ask for help or when I need a little bit of extra attention. You gotta deal with it, you gotta learn what this is like. You have a so-called problem child when actually I'm just a normal child who just needs some help.
You should definitely do more research on people with stuff like autism or ADD or dyslexia and difficulties people might have, because you don't know if this child's going to have it.
I can't do this because I'm hyper or something. It's like, if you think of an atom, it's got loads of stuff coming off of it. It's like that, like you have concentration, and then you have energy levels, and then confusion as well. I know I'm not the best at anything much in school, so there's a lot of better kids that like keep up to the pace of the best worker, and if you're not up to it, you get left behind.
And if someone says, oh, I haven't understood, don't be like, oh, I just told it to you, you weren't listening. Well, yes, maybe they weren't listening, but it doesn't mean that that's exactly their fault. So you should go to them and tell me, what do you not understand about it? But not in a sarcastic way. Just say, if you need any help with this, I will come and tell you again.
I mean, I don't think I understand it yet. It just makes me act differently.
Outside of the box.
I'd say it means you're not ashamed to like be yourself.
There's nothing bad about being different.
And I'm different. Deal with it.